What's up, everyone? I'm here with a few Marvel Universe figures. I'm not sure which wave it is. It's the wave that comes with Scarlet Witch, Marvel's Kang, She-Hulk, Punisher, and Baghead Spider-Man. I don't know what it is. They just call him Spider-Man. I do have Scarlet Witch, and I do have Marvel's Kang, but I'm not opening these because I'm selling them to somebody, so they will not be in the review. I'll tell you what I think of them, though. I'll do those last. But in front of me is She-Hulk, Punisher, and Spider-Man with a Fantastic Four outfit. Start off with She-Hulk, and I just knocked him over. I don't want to fall off. Like I said in other reviews, I stopped collecting these, so I don't know if this is a new body mold or not. It looks new. It's very nice looking. I think her face sculpt is very nice looking. I think it came out pretty good. Come on, focus. It's better than most. I mean, it's pretty much the best female face sculpt, I think. Because a lot of the female face sculpts are hit. But, when I first got this figure, the bicep was on backwards. This was like this, and then this part was right. I had to heat it up and switch it around. That great quality control that Hasbro and Mattel, pride themselves on. But her double jointed arms are amazing. I like that. I don't know why they don't do that more on these figures. I don't know. I guess because she has thinner arms. That the poses you'll be able to get into her just great. I actually like this figure a lot. I think it's a great figure. Like, you can get her in some nice boxing poses and stuff like that with that. It's like she can stand up. It's a great figure. I think hands down this figure is great. I think this is my favorite female figure that Marvel Universe has put out so far. Until they do a Rogue. And even if she's shitty, she's going to be great because I love Rogue. But hopefully they do a great job on her. But I highly recommend, if you see her, pick her up. This is a great figure in my book. Articulation, obviously. The head is hindered by the hair. You're going to expect that with females, though, unless they're bald-headed. But actually, it's soft enough to turn. So it's not really hindered. And it's on one of those things, but it doesn't really work. That joint right there. It's going to see if her head pops off easily. It should. I don't want to break it. There you go. It's on one of these kind of joints. I'm not an expert on joint names. I make them up as I go along. Let's get her head back in. Is it in? It's almost in. There you go. But yeah, it's pretty good there. Now I think it's a little. I don't know if I got it back in all the way. There it goes. Whatever. But then she has her shoulders, full 360. The hair gets in the way a little bit, but it still manages. You got all the way up and down, bicep, double jointed elbows, swivel at the wrist. You got an ab crunch that is great. I like it. Doesn't do a full 360, but it works good enough. What do you need a full 360? Human body can't do a full 360 anyway. You got the ball jointed hips, like on an actual ball joint, not those round things that people call ball joints. And you got good range of motion. It doesn't really go out sideways due to her ass, because she has an actual ass. That's pretty nice, yo. She got a nice coolie for a toy. Thumbs up, Hasbro. Swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, and then she got the back and forth, left and right. She got the swivel. She got the swivel. I like the swivels like this. Some people don't like them. I like them. But yeah, this is hands down. I really like this figure. This is a great figure. She's a must get. Hopefully the 6-inch scale is just as good as hers. Now moving on to the Punisher, which is, oh my god, a 200% improvement over the first one. The first one was so shitty. That figure sucked ass, man. That was a bad figure. Right out the box, though, I noticed his shoulders are extremely hard to move up, and due to that, let me see if I can show you. Getting some stress marks on the pegs that hold his biceps on, which is not cool. And they're really hard to move. This one is. That one's not as bad, but it's still kind of. I'm afraid to move him because I don't want to break his arms. I'm trying to grab him by the actual shoulder. This one is just stuck, man. I'm gonna have to heat it or freeze it. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna have to do, but I like the skull. Nice detail on the skull. Nice shading. Looks pretty sweet. The belt goes into it too. I like that. It's supposed to. He got 2 holsters on each side for handguns. They both come out. See, little guns, and they're not just silver or black. They're like half and half, which is pretty cool. The boot has a knife. It comes out. It's a little bent, so it's a thing. But hot water trick will straighten all that out. Pretty nice figure though. I like him. Face sculpt is nice. Looks like Frank there. I'm mad. You killed my wife. I'm gonna kill you. Comes with a machine gun too, because no Punisher would be complete without some kind of ridiculously high rate of fire gun. As far as articulation goes, his head's on a ball joint with that joint too that makes it go back and forth really nice. So you got full 360, and now I like that for a head joint. That's pretty nice. I hate when heads just go left and right and slightly up and down. It just sucks. He does have up and down on the shoulders, but this shoulder is pretty much stuck. 360, single jointed elbows, bicep, and swivel on the wrist. He has an ab crunch, a nice one. And he has a waist, but it's kind of hindered from his belt. But that's alright. You don't need to move farther than that because that's what a human body does, about that far. Want to keep it realistic, right, people? Ball jointed hips, kind of hindered a little bit by the belt, and they pop off. Also lovely, just like every other one with that. Cut at the thigh. They will move because this isn't attached to it all the way, so. Double jointed knees, back and forth on the ankles, and the nice rocker swivel type deal thing. So yeah, this is a really big improvement. I think this is a pretty good figure too for the wave. I actually like this Punisher, because the other Punisher sucked. And then there was another release of the Punisher that sucked too, wasn't there? There was 2 releases, weren't there? I believe so, but they both sucked. And his guns go in his hands nicely too. Can't forget about that. This one actually has a trigger finger, and the finger goes inside the trigger. Ooh. And here you go, in case you want to see the pistol in this hand. Ah, so sweet. Now to the funny guy of the group, Spider-Man, with a bag on his head. I guess when he joined the Fantastic, I don't know, I think I've heard this or whatever, when he joined the Fantastic Four, he didn't have a suit. So I guess they gave him a Fantastic Four suit and he put a bag on his head. I don't know if that's the story. That's what I've heard. But anyway, I don't know, it's a standard Spider-Man body, I think. It's pretty cool. With a little bit of work, some hot water, and some time and patience, you can actually get this bag to come off his head and show this head. Now, I know that's not Peter Parker. It looks nothing like Peter Parker. I don't know whose head that is. I know I've seen it on another figure. Is that on, like, Johnny Storm's head? I don't know. But, yeah, with a little bit of time and patience, you want to heat it up really hot in some water. Get something that's not pointy, like the back of a spoon. Like, I have my baby spoon since I was born. Yes, I still have this. It's amazing. I love this spoon. I eat ice cream with it. But anyway, see, it's not, it's pointy. It's made out of real silver, or whatever the fuck it is. but it's strong. It doesn't bend. You can't use a cheap spoon, and you just keep prying it and tearing away. Because you don't want to use a knife, and you don't want to cut at the head. See, I still got all the... I mean, you can still see some of the glue, but I can get that off with some nail polish remover, but I'll still have all the detail if I want to paint his head and make him look nice. And then you can always put the bag on his head again. Anyway, his articulation is ball jointed head with the up and down movement. They're really liking that joint in the neck now. I'm happy about that. 360 at the shoulders, up and down, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, swivel at the wrist, ab crunch, swivel at the waist, ball joint thigh. I don't like these, but I guess they can't do them other joints on small figures like that because they're really small. I don't know. I think they've done it on like the Iron Man line though. Cut at the thigh, double jointed knee, cut at the what's that called? Calf. That's it. Back and forth on the feet and the swivel. He's really swivelly on this. His feet. His feet are like really loose swivelly. They're super swivelly. Yeah. So that's a Spider-Man with the bag on his head. Boom. It's a pretty cool figure. And I just knocked him down. So oh well. He's dead. Frank Castle died. And now a quick look at Scarlet Witch in the package. She looks like the standard DCU. DCU. Wow, Marvel Universe female body that they used back in the day with Jean Grey and stuff like that. Like the not the cool Jean Grey, but the shitty green Jean Grey. Nothing special. Nice little head sculpt there. Looks decent. You can see. Ooh, she comes with some kind of flame, fiery bursting cape. That's alright. It's not bad. And then we have Marvel's Kang. Actually, this figure looks really good, I think. I like the look of it, the detail, the colors, the nice shading on the outfit. Makes it look, got a nice shading on the gun. It's a pretty cool looking figure. I don't know. I like it. If my friend don't need these though, I will open these and I will review them. But as of now, I'm not opening them. And a variant is the Future Foundation Spider-Man. The Black Suit Spider-Man version of that came in the 2-pack. I found a couple of those, but I sold them. I actually did a review on them, I think. Yeah, I did. But yeah, that's the I guess this is the newest wave to hit stores. Not sure. I'm pretty sure, but yeah. That is it, fellas. Here was your Marvel Universe fix for this week, I guess. Unless I find something else special. Take it easy, guys.